What's going on, everybody? How all of y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. This is your boy Al, my nephew Kaj once again, and we are doing a video, but this time it's going to be relationship based. We're going to be answering some questions that a lot of people be asking. What's your input on this, Kaj, so far? Like, you interested?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people be thinking that these questions are controversial. So I want you to put your answers down in the comments below on if you agree, disagree, or if you have an opinion on your own. Definitely let us know what you think. So the first question, first Car's going to answer it, then I'm going to answer it as well too. Should men always pay for the first date?
I don't think they should always pay for the first date. I mean, I don't feel like they should always pay for the first date simply because like men and women both want to be like equal in the relationship, right? So like I feel like it should just be like whoever wants to pay could pay. Like, and if a dude doesn't end up paying, that it's not a real like issue. Like, it's not like, oh damn, he didn't pick up the bill, so that means I'm not gonna go on a second date with him. Cause like, you never know. He could just be waiting to see if you would pick up the tab, or if y'all could go half on it, even split it. Or like if y'all go to the movies or something, you pay for the tickets and he pays for the snacks, or vice versa, or something like that. But like, yeah, that's how I feel about it.
I believe that if a man wants to be a gentleman, that he should always pick up the tab. But like, let's say for an example, of course, if it's a dude that wants to holler at the woman and he's being the aggressor, he wants to be like the one who wants to fulfill courtship, it should be him. But I do feel that if it is the woman that wants to pursue the dude and he's like, hey, you know what? I do want to take you out. I do want to show you a good time. I would feel a little off if then she's expecting for him to pay, because she's the one that's like, I want to show you all these things, but you pay this bill. I do feel that whoever asks should be the one to pay, but it is a gentleman's duty to make sure. So it's kind of like it's hard to explain. Alright, so the next question is it worse to be cheated on and be told about it, or is it worse to be lied to about being cheated on? I feel that, damn, they both hurt and it both sucks, but it's worse to be lied to about it, like when you find out through somebody else, because I do believe that a lot of people do deserve second chances. It depends how it happens and whatnot, but when somebody lie, it's like, damn, that hurts. I think I just had a flashback in a previous relationship, actually, you know, because it's like, I mean, to think about it, right? Like, when somebody cheats on you and then they don't even say nothing, it's like they're purposely like, okay, well, you know what, I'm probably just going to keep doing it and he's not going to find out anyway, so why even, you know, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, and then it lets you know that they're just going to keep on doing it, you know, and then that number in their heads is just going to keep building up. Then they're cheating on you with 2 different people, 3 different people, 4 different people. It's just, so it's worse when they lie about it, because then they have the potential to just keep on doing it and then not try to change the error of their ways. That's what I believe.
How I feel about the subject is like, I feel like cheating is worse than lying about cheating, simply because like, if you just lying to me, then I can handle that. But like, if you cheating on me, that's the actual crime. I mean, it's 2 crimes, right? You cheating on somebody and you lying to them about cheating, but it's all rooted from them just cheating. So I feel like, I don't even know, cause like, I feel like cheating is worse. Simply because like, if you are with somebody, right, and y'all supposed to be loyal to each other or whatever, and y'all like care about each other, I feel like by you, instead of just breaking up with them or whatever the case may be, and you cheat on them, it's gonna like, it could damage them as a person, they might not trust anything anybody says, anything that any other one of their significant others says, or anything like that, for like the rest of their life. You might have to seek therapy and all that.
For real, that's like PTSD, and that's why so many people is damaged now. Like, can you even imagine, like, if you lie to somebody about that, and then it's like their trust for you is gone and completely out the window? Because it's like, if you cheat on somebody, then you told them the truth, then they might just develop like their version of PTSD of like you leaving a house. But when you lie to them about cheating, then it's going to be a much more bigger trigger, because then it's going to be like, who you talking to on the phone, who you texting, or I don't believe that you're just going there, or that person's just a friend. And then it's going to be like a huge domino effect, to some people at least.
It's crazy because I've been on both sides of the how would I say it, like
both sides of the fence.
Yeah, both sides of the fence. Where like I was the one getting cheated on, and then the last time, dude that the girl was cheating on her dude with, and me real you, that's the better side to be on. no cap, but yeah, like you see all the lies that she tells them, or that he tells her, or whatever. In my case, it was a female. So you see all the lies that she tells her boyfriend, right? Like, oh, my phone was dead. I stopped to get food, or something like that. Like, I had a girl that was like, she would tell her boyfriend that her phone died, right? She would just put it on airplane mode, and she would come to my house. I mean, yeah, she would come to my house, and we would chill, whatever, and then, do whatever. But that's when I realized, like, dang, like, even the most, like, people who seem like they the most loyal and they would never and they be the ones who be cheating too. So you never know, to be honest. So
yeah, it's like it's hard to put it past certain people. It's crazy.
That's why I don't put nothing past nobody.
Now the next question is your girlfriend or significant other entitled to your passwords, like your cell phone, your social media?
Hell no. I'll never give my girl my password and none of that. Nothing. It's not no. And it's not because I'm cheating or nothing either, but just saying, like, that's my privacy. Like, that's my personal, like, my phone is my personal belonging. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess it's like a reason why we have passcodes on them, because it's for you to use your phone. And I don't feel like I should give my girl my passcode, like, for her to just go through my phone and stuff whenever she feel like it. And I feel like that if she don't trust me enough to not be doing nothing without her going through my phone, then we shouldn't even be together. That's it.
See, I feel a little bit differently than my nephew does, because the thing is that I'm like an open book when it comes to my relationship, right? So I don't mind for my girlfriend to have my passwords when it comes to my cell phone or social media and stuff, like, and I don't have anything to hide, that's for sure, and I don't mind if she like see what's on my phone and stuff like that. Do I feel that she's entitled to them? Not necessarily entitled, but I don't mind, because if I'm not around and if I do need her to look at something, I just want her to. It's like, here you go, like, what's the big deal? Like, it's cool with me, it's like, I understand that a lot of people do have the whole like privacy thing, but from my experience at least, there was a time in one of my old relationships where when my hands did get on somebody's phone, and mind you, it was because her hands got on my phone first, because I never had passwords on my old phones, but she outspokenly was like, hey, you would never have the password to my phone. But when I did look into her phone, Lord, it was like, it was crazy. We broke up that day, it was hideous. That's all I had to say. This next question though, can your partner have a best friend of the opposite sex? And to me, it depends. It really do. But I'll say yes. And the only reason why I say yes is because as my nephew's cracking up. As long as they're platonic and I'm not outside of that friendship, you know, as long as there's no secrets and there's like no, oh, you have to mind your business kind of thing towards that, then I don't mind. Because like, for an example, I have a best friend that is a woman. In my earlier videos, you know who she is. And the thing is that whatever I'm involved in, my girlfriend is. So if my friend was to ever be like, hey Al, we're about to do this, there's not no secret like don't bring your girl or whatever. My girlfriend's always invited. You know, and the same thing vice versa. Her boyfriend is always invited. You know, whenever I'm on the phone, hey babe, I'm speaking to Ames. You know, same thing. So there's no hidden agenda. We was always platonic, never had a crush on each other, never liked each other and whatnot. So that's the reason why that it's okay. You know, in our relationship, every relationship is different. And I'll never try to dictate anybody else's relationship and say, hey, you should allow your spouse to have a best friend of the opposite sex. It depends on who the individuals are and if they're okay with that.
I'm gonna be 100% real with you. But don't let your girl have a best friend like me, because I promise you, I promise you that we smashing your girl, bro.
Oh,
like
gosh.
Best friend, like the only time I have a best friend now, and we not interested in each other. Like, we really just best friends. But like all the BS best friends I had before was just a cover up for like me smashing dudes, girls and stuff. Like, okay, he'll be like, at first they'll be on edge about it, like, oh, best friend. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not even like that.
Craziness.
And then they, bro, I can't even talk. And then I'm smashing that girl, and like all the excuses and the lies they be telling their boyfriend, bro. Like, that's why I would never allow my girl to have like a best friend, like a male best friend. But like, yeah, like I was saying, like, yeah, nah, that's chop, because I know what I be doing when I'm the best friend with a girl that's in a relationship already.
And that's the reason why it can't always happen, because they do exist. But then sometimes, like my nephew said, people just use that as a cover-up. It's not really true. So, gotta be wary of that still. Alright, the last question. There's been a hashtag going around that a lot of brothers tend to agree with. And the hashtag is, black men don't cheat. True or false, nephew?
It's true. Of course, black men don't cheat. I would never cheat on a black man, because I would never cheat. He's a black man. Father, he's married, would never cheat. He's a black man. Grandfather, he would never cheat. He's a black man. So yeah, I would change it from black men don't cheat to Magee men don't cheat, because we don't. Most loyal family ever. I'm called to approve this message.
I guess you could vote for Caution 2020, you know? But based on the topic at hand, though, do black men cheat? I believe that the hashtag probably came from a fake woke activist, you know, that arose from his slumber one night, from having a dream of, I don't know, of whatever he was dreaming of, sipping on some sippers. So I don't know. Something, you know, because in my opinion, any man that sleeps with another person outside of his relationship is considered to be a cheater. You know, like, I don't understand how somebody can say, oh, just because we're not married, I'm not cheating. But if that same woman was to go and do something behind his back that he doesn't approve of, he'll be on Facebook writing all types of subliminals or even tagging her ass about, I can't believe Tasha done cheated on me again. What's going on? And then them same dudes will sit there and talk about black men don't cheat. Well, guess what? If you do anything that you feel that you wouldn't want your significant other to do, then that's cheating. You know, it's taking advantage of a situation. No matter what color of skin that you might possess, you can cheat too. That's the bottom line. I'm sorry. We hope that you enjoyed this video. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be updated. Let us know what's good in the comments down below. Alright? Y'all take it easy.